We're going to moderate things, Frank. So short-lived, but intense, albeit so. All right, let's check out what's happening. Weather impact alert in place. Good evening, everyone. Those temperatures will finally start to warm up a bit tomorrow here. But boy, we're starting out on the cold side. 37 degrees tomorrow morning at about 7 a.m. We're at 42 at about 9. And then as we move in towards midday, we finally climb. But it looks like we don't even get out of the 50s tomorrow for high temperatures. High temperatures not getting out of the 50s. Freeze warning in place. This is shaded in purple. It's a frost advisory shaded in our teal color here. And again, that frost advisory in place for Tampa, for St. Pete, for Lakeland Ranch, for Sarasota, for Bradenton, as we make our way towards Fishhawk and Frostproof and Wesley Chapel and in towards West Chase. That frost advisory is up for you. All right, wind chills between 25 and 32 degrees tomorrow morning. That's going to feel pretty wicked, especially since we just had a dew point temperature into the upper 60s over the weekend and actual temperatures in the 80s. So this is about as polar opposite as you can get from where we were just a couple days ago. All right, wind speeds for the most part anywhere from 10 to about 15 miles an hour. They're coming down a little bit. Some of these gusts, though, St. Pete at 28, Tampa gusting to about 29 here. So you might see some things blowing in the wind a little bit. Perhaps your neighbor's trash can might be in your yard or down the street. Help them out a little bit. If you see it somewhere, bring it back. All right. Anyway, I digress. West Chase at 58 degrees. Odessa at about 59 here. Dunedin at 58 degrees. And those temperatures will continue to fall even further from there. Riverview at 59 here. Wesley Chapel sitting at 57. Homosassa at 55. Dade City, you've got 55 as well. And going down from there. 24-hour temperature change. Yikes. This is not the direction we want to be going in. Lakeland is 20 degrees colder now than where we were 24 hours ago. Same thing with Crystal River. 22 degrees colder now than at this point yesterday. Futurecast here showing those northerly winds kind of filling in here, and it is cold. And going to get colder here as we move towards midnight. We're in the low 50s. That's lower than where we should be for an overnight low. And then as we head in towards 5 a.m., we're at 41 degrees. I think that low temperature is probably going to happen somewhere between 6 and 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, where we're going to get into the upper 30s. There it is. And then we're going to pop those temperatures back up. A little pop here, not much. 50 degrees at about 11 o'clock in the morning. I think in the afternoon we get up into the upper 50s, but I don't think we crack 60 for a high temperature. That cold front, boy, was there some cold air behind it. Aptly named here. Sometimes these cold fronts come through. Yeah, we might get some showers, maybe a storm, maybe a slight little drop in temperature. This one, though, this was the real deal. This had a lot of cold air behind it, especially with all that cold air filling in from Canada here, moving unabated here, moving through the prairie provinces and just sliding further southward here through the upper Midwest, through the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, and eventually towards us here in Florida. Satellite and radar picture nice and quiet. Forecasted wind chills. Look at that tomorrow morning in the 20s to near 30 degrees. Bundle up tomorrow morning. Forecasted lows in the 30s, upper 30s. Tampa at 38 at TPA. Apollo Beach into the upper 30s as well. Tonight going down to 38. Record cold temperatures as we move in towards tomorrow. 59. That's all we're going to do. So well below where we should be. Weather impact alert should be down by noon at the latest tomorrow, but 59 is your high. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we start to warm things up. Wednesday, sort of a transition day with high of only about 70, and then we get closer to 80 or so as we head into the upcoming weekend. But yeah, a pretty wicked cold snap. Thankfully, it only lasts for about a day or so, guys.